kind of place this is?
Yes, it's a mental hospital for mentally disturbed people, such as myself.
Are you mentally disturbed?
Yes, I'm depressed. I don't have peace of mind.
Uh-huh.
I tried to commit suicide in April.
To see just what sort of change drugs can produce in the disordered mind, we got permission to film 2 patients over the period of their first week at Spring Grove. This patient is Virginia, interviewed by a psychologist, Dr. Thomas Hanlon.
I knew I had had a lot of troubles. And they said, and this force thing, like I said, the only way that you can solve your problem is to go back to church. And I said, to church? Are you kidding? This is the whispering this to myself, you know. They said, yes.
What do you think this voice was?
Jesus.
Do you really think so?
Yes, this is what I believe. You cannot take away my belief.
Have you heard Jesus at any other time?
Yes, numerous times.
And he's talked to you just as I'm talking to you?
Just as you're talking to me.
When was the last time you heard Jesus speak to you?
This morning.
This morning?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Now, do you hear Jesus right now?
Yes, he's telling me what to say to you. He tells me how to speak, what to say, how to say it. He puts words in your mouth. He puts shoes on your feet.
You can hear his voice?
Yes. It's faint, but I can hear it. That's why I whisper a lot of times. That's why I talk softly. Because
so
he comes to me softly, see. And
So-
no one else knows when he comes to me. No one but me.
Yeah. Well, why would Jesus single you out?
Because I'm a chosen child. He told me this morning. He said, you're a chosen child. You must work in the hospital and the jail.
And now you're here, right?
I'm here.
You
I can do all kinds of work here. Good work. Only good work can I do here because this is my place.
Yeah, but how about yourself?
I'm going to help myself. See, they're going to give me treatment here.
They are?
Pills. They've started giving me pills since yesterday.
Oh, they did. Huh? Do you need treatment?
Certainly.
Oh, doctor.
Yeah.
Please help me.
You want your medication then?
This is Anne, the second of the 2 patients we observed. Here, she has just been admitted to the hospital after a severe breakdown, affecting her muscular control as well as her state of mind. A generation ago, Anne might have remained beyond the doctor's reach, unable to organize her thoughts or master her troubled feelings. Now, if the medication works, she may become reasonable enough for psychotherapy, confronting and understanding her own problems with the guidance of a psychiatrist, Dr. Charles Savage, Director of Research at Spring Grove.
I'm all, you know, put together. I'm just like a
Feeling
pretzel.
strong?
Yes.
Huh.
I feel like a pretzel.
All twisted up?
Yeah. Yeah. Life is so painful.
Yeah.
Oh, doctor. Doctor. Help me.
In mental hospitals, time used to be measured in months or years, but the mind drugs have given time a new dimension. Here is Anne after a single week of treatment.
I'm ready to leave.
You look great.
I'm
You're feeling as good as you look?
Yes.
In what way, Anne?
Well, I'm not psychotic.
Well, that's a help. Can you explain that a little?
Well, I'm facing reality. I mean, instead of trying to escape from like I was before. I think I knew I was getting psychotic.
How'd you know when you were getting psychotic?
How did I know it?
Yeah.
Because if I put my arm up, I couldn't get it down.
Oh, yeah?
And my muscles, I couldn't control them.
Yeah.
I couldn't get my head from coming, bring my head forth.
What do you think has helped you to get over this psychosis?
Well, I think the help of the hospital and being protected. When I knew that I couldn't take care of myself, I knew someone was going to help me.
Yeah.
And medication.
Anne did leave the hospital a few weeks later and started a new job in a nursing home. But for every triumph like this, there are also setbacks. For Virginia, the drugs produced no such dramatic change.
Remember, Jesus was helping you out then,
Oh,
wasn't
yes, he was. He's still helping me out. Right now, when I talk to you, he tells me what to say, exactly what to say and when to stop and everything. He's the one who's guiding me.
What does he want you to do, Virginia?
He wants me to go to college one day. He wants me one day to write a book, to speak some French, to work in a hospital, not for pay in a hospital, but just to preach his holy word. He wants me to work in a hospital and in a jailhouse. I think I mentioned this to you before.
Mm-hmm. You're getting medication?
Oh, yes, I'm getting all types of medication.
What kind?
Liquid and shots.
What's the medication for? Do you have any idea?
To calm me down when I get loud. I get loud sometimes, very out of hand. Talk loud and ugly. I don't really curse, I swear a lot.
When did you do that last?
When was I in? I was in seclusion. I've been in seclusion ever since I've been here.
Why did you laugh when you said you were in seclusion?
Because they didn't understand that I enjoyed being in seclusion, too. That didn't hurt me.
You enjoyed it?
Oh, yes. I could even holler out more louder in seclusion, because that's when they think you're really going nuts, really off your rocker, and I know that I'm not off my rocker, see. So I was happy to be in seclusion.
You say you're not off your rocker?
Oh, no. I couldn't possibly be off my rocker. I got too much Jesus in me.